Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Michelle Yeoh for receiving the 2024 Crystal Award.
Michelle, congratulations on winning the Crystal Award here at Davos 2024. What does it mean to you?
The Crystal Award is something that I saw Luc Besson get it quite a few years ago when we came here and presented The Lady. And I always felt that it was such a beautiful award in the sense that it was given to someone who had so much to give to the world. And I love the way that they are celebrating arts and culture, whether it's through song, whether it's through movies, whatever's creativity, because it is a way that we can transcend language barriers, that we can reach out and have the world come together in such dire times and with hope. Because, you know, you just listen to Angelique and the musicians and the trumpetists. When they play their music, I might not know exactly what the words are saying, but I understand the emotion. And I think the emotion to each and every one of us is so important because we are human beings and we thrive on that. And I think it is very important that the Crystal Award awards that to the goodness, the good feelings, the feelings of hope and future for a better world.
As you say, Michelle, we're in dire times, and of course the theme of Davos is rebuilding trust. What concerns you the most about what's happening?
That we live in quite a fractured society, but I do have such hope when I see the young people that they don't just live in a world where it's negative, that they have given themselves a platform where they want to shout out with joy in their hearts. They know what is wrong with the world. They know why we have gotten to this place, but they are not wasting their time to accuse us for what we have done wrong, but to move forwards and move together in how we can create a better world. And this is the only way we can change the world. This gives us a great platform to give a voice to the marginalized, give a voice to people who need a seat at the table, and this platform gives the youth to come together with us oldie fogies to share, to be committed together and understand that only we can save the world if we do it united.
You've been recognized here for your philanthropic work. You've been made a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Development Programme back in 2016. You're a strong advocate for road safety issues as well. How do you choose which philanthropic initiatives to put your support behind?
I think sometimes they choose you. Sometimes I keep a very open mind, and I try to commit to certain issues that actually have the least attention, because there are some issues that the whole world understands what needs to be done very, very urgently. But there are some that have been sort of marginalized and sort of slip between the cracks. And I think that is very important, to be able to find them and give them that light that they so desperately need. Especially with road safety, when I first came in, and even to date, we have 1.3 million people die on the roads every year. And why should we have that? Because if that continues to happen, we will never be able to get ourselves out of poverty. Because especially in the third world, if the breadwinner gets into a crash, if he is incapacitated, or if worse, if he or she dies, that family has no way to come out of poverty. So there are we work very much on road safety because we have the vaccines, we have the cure. Now we need the government to come together. We need the people, not just the governments, not just the enforcers, but also all the road users to understand whether you're a pedestrian, cyclist, car user, driving a truck or motorcycle. There are so many ways that you can keep you and your family safe.
Michelle, of course, you were the first person of Asian descent to ever win the Best Actress Oscar. What was that moment like for you? How has it changed your life?
Oh my God, that moment was the pressure, the stress, the prayers that went out. I mean, all the actresses, every one of us deserve to be where they are. And I wish there were enough Oscars to go around. But I think that Oscar, you could hear the roar of joy and happiness come all the way from the other side of the world. It means a lot because it means that we are seen. And I think what it meant was to a lot of, even today, the Asian girls boys and girls would come up and say, you know, you've changed my life because you've shown me that we can.
And of course you support, it's an emotional time for you. Do you feel a big responsibility?
I don't see it as a responsibility per se, but I feel that it's a need, an urgent need to be able to step up. And I do believe there are so many of us, but we just need the opportunity. We need to be able to get up in front of all of this.
And of course you support women and girls and finding their voices who are marginalized and to closing the gap of gender inequality. What is your message to the leaders here, Davos?
I think they know the message too well. We make up half the population of the world. If you subjugate the women, there is no hope that you can create a better world without half the population of the world. And women have proven themselves time and time again that they can be solving the problems together with them. It's not one or the other. We should be able to work together. I mean, women are your mothers, are your sisters, are your friends, you know, your aunties. They've always been part of your life. That wouldn't be you without them. So why would you marginalize them and not give them equal opportunities? I think what we all fight for is equal opportunities. We don't have to take away something that we rightly can't do, but we must be given basic education, the rights to vote, the rights to do all the kind of things that any human being should have.
Of course, you're inundated with work now, Michelle. The actor strike is finished. Mm-hmm. How do you feel now that they've resolved everything? Are you happy with how it was resolved?
It was a strike. It was a negotiation that needed to happen. I'm very proud of my fellow actors that's what we have to do. We have to stand up for what we believe in, and that was what we did. We all collectively came together with the writers, the actors, and said, we deserve to have this. And if we don't stand up for ourselves, who's going to do it? So yes, proud of them. It's over now, and we're moving along in the right way. So now the work is all coming back real fast and furious, which is good because this is what we all need. You know, we need to make this world a better place, but we need to work. We need to find good work. We need to be good storytellers as well.
Crystal Award winner, Oscar winner. What's next for Michelle Yeoh?
Oh, I hope a lot more in store for me. Every day is a learning curve every day.
Michelle, thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations.